This is supernatural territory, a wild space of abandonment and industrial retreat. It's a fertile island with edges of impenetrable scrub, entanglements of bramble, bracken, blackthorn and bog, ring-fenced by agriculture and infrastructure. Within its boundaries, and left alone, matter has quickly realigned, settling in mycelium-like. Earth's organisms quietly massing, seeking attachment, expansion, fruition with relentless creative energy. We're drawn here too, tracking a yearning to connect with what's left of the natural, our feral roots, trampling over civilised myths as we pass the gate stile and open our hearts to the wood's aliveness. We cross a threshold and enter a place as exotic as the past. A shadowy interior of moist air, dense with the smell of life, decay, and millions of fungal spores. Absorb me. We follow a trail to a corridor of pine trees where brown, dead needles deaden sound. As we walk, we sense a communion. Everything we see touches the back of our eye. Sound waves touch eardrum. Moss-soaked stone touches skin. Noticing becomes being noticed. Wetness flows to the tarn in a clearing, a gouged basin edged with sedges, reeds, rushes, marsh marigolds, and watermint in spring. Philosopher Gaston Bachelard said, "Water transforms our mirror image into nature." So we dissolve as we wade into the cold water in our minds. We forage for leaves for tea. Pine needles, cleavers, meadowsweet, wild strawberry, blackberry, and drink in the present. We're surprised at how nourished we feel. There's magic here, a visceral tribal thrum, as we whisper to jelly ears and weave juncus spirals. We've witnessed the seasons pass, storms that altered the lie of the land, trunks tumbling like skittles, and mists from the moors, and wind that swept in off the bay, ripping the clouds to let the blue through, and a wave of heat that lasted until autumn. Time briefly tethered, we watched the fugitive palette of the landscape shift from greys to browns, to greens to reds, and every possible version in between. A year in the life of the woods when everything was changing. Biologist Andreas Weber says, "The world is not an aggregation of things, but rather a symphony of relationships between participants, altered by interactions, a necessarily erotic occurrence." You, me, the woods, life, matter, everything part of an interconnected ecology of love. The potentiality of being rippling out into the universe.